Hello everybody, welcome back once again. We are playing Triangle Strategy. Starting out here in the encampment and about to do the combating mages mental mock battle, so let's get this started. This one's, I don't know, fairly easy. Let's see here, unit placement. Alright, so we can take 6 units. Oh yeah, Rudolph probably needs to come in here. Huette, probably not that helpful for this one because, you know, she's really bringing blind to the table, and, you know, mages don't really, or aren't really affected by blind, not, at least in terms of casting their spells. Let's see. I guess I could probably ditch Frederica for now.
Ready and willing.
Alright. No, actually, let's bring Frederica. I'll leave Anna out. She still actually has more experience. Yeah, Rudolph really needs to get leveled here. I'm probably going to end up doing this multiple times. Again, just to get Rudolph some levels. Obviously, spoils there up in the top. We'll have to try to grab those. Looks like there's 2 healers and then 3 like offensive mages. Let's cast haste here on actually Rudolph.
Blood boiling. Aye. Ready.
Alright, so if I go here, I'm in range of one of them. We can straight shot from here.
From where shall we strike?
Yeah, all of the mages are going to be in range if I go there. Let's just take this guy out.
Here.
I see a path to victory.
Gonna do a bulwark on Saranella because he's likely to be targeted here.
Splendid. You won't beat me. To victory.
One damage. Why bother, guy? Let's see. Alright, so looks like these 2 enemies are going to be going next. I'm actually going to hold off. Let's do actually a flame shield here. Not that this is really actually going to matter. I'm just doing that for some EXP. Well, this guy can reach all the way back here.
Shall we begin?
Oh, I didn't remember. Flame Shield apparently nullifies fire damage. I did not remember that at all. Well, that's pretty sweet.
Cheers. Let's go then. Eat dirt. Got me an idea.
Alright, then fight or flight.
From where shall we strike? Perish.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. Stay composed.
Really? You going for a melee attack? I guess he's ran out of TP. Yeah, alright. Kind of makes some sense. So Rudolph, similarly to Huette, can't do follow-up attacks, unfortunately, just because that's the way that the archers work. Not to say that he's not good or useful, but yeah, you're not going to be able to set up any. You can you know, you can attack an item and then have somebody else do a follow up. You know, specifically like a basically it's the difference between the melee characters, and then you know, range characters, or maybe it's like. Range characters and everybody else, right? Because I wouldn't call Frederica a melee character, right? Even though, yes, she can perform melee attacks. But she can do follow-up attacks, whereas, again, Rudolph can't because, again, he's an archer, so... Thump.
Ready. Aim and fire. Defeat is not an option.
Let us pry out their weakness. A brief rest.
I can do it.
Come at me! You're done!
You're done.
I fight for peace. Slaves, heed my call. Cool heads shall prevail. Be at ease. I can keep fighting.
For the honor of House Wolford. We doing this?
We are doing this.
I'll send you flying!
So Rudolph's bow range also similar to Huet. You can't hit the squares directly adjacent to you, except if you use straight shot, because straight shot will actually do that, which is kind of nice. But all right, so that was it. That is what did we get? A little bit of iron there. Like I had said, though, probably going to end up doing this one a couple of times just to. What am I doing here? Yeah, right. I'll probably get Rudolph to level 6, and then I'll continue on. So, like I said, I'll do a couple of these off screen. Yeah, I guess. So also the level, the recommended level is 4 for this one, and it's the same as subduing the smuggler. So you are better off just basically spamming combating mages if you want to try to level at this point. And I don't remember if I mentioned this earlier in some of the other videos, but the way that experience works in this game is basically set directly off of the recommended level of that specific encounter, I guess I would call it. So like if you've played some other tactics games, they don't all work exactly the same. So like Final Fantasy Tactics, for instance, right? That game, the amount of experience in JP that you get, well, specifically EXP, right? Because this game doesn't have like a form of JP, but it does have the EXP. So the way that experience works in Final Fantasy Tactics is basically if you are doing an action that affects somebody that's a higher level, you're generally going to get more experience. But that is not the way that it happens in this game. Really, again, it's just basically performing an action, any action, even if it misses in this game, you're going to get experience. But the amount of experience that you get is actually based specifically and only off of the recommended level of whatever map you are doing on in that case. So like the basic training, once you get to like level 3 or 4, well, really once you get to level 4, your experience slows way down. Similarly here with combating mages, once you get to level 5, your experience is really going to slow down, and then of course at level 6 it's going to be abysmal. And so it's kind of nice because you can't like crazy over level, like you can to a certain extent, and the least amount of experience that you can get is 1 EXP. And so once you're like 2 or 3 levels higher than the recommended level, you're only going to get 1 experience every single time, or for every action that you take. And again, that it doesn't matter if you're casting something on yourself or casting on something on someone else. It's only just going to be 1. So anyways, that is going to be it for this one. I think the next video will be the battle in the mines, so stay tuned for that. But as always, I hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.